Now let's understand how to delete a SharePoint site and what happens when you delete a SharePoint site. When you delete a SharePoint site, the site is moved to the deleted sites and is retained there for 93 days. That means you have 93 days to restore that SharePoint site. Also, when you delete a SharePoint site, everything that is associated with that site gets deleted. For example, the document libraries within the site, the files and folders within the document library, the site list and the list items, site settings, any subsite that is created under that particular SharePoint site, and all the content of the subsites are also deleted. So if you are planning to delete a SharePoint site, you should always notify the site admins or the site owners of the subsites so that they can move the site data to another location. Moreover, when we delete a team site, the associated Microsoft 365 group also gets deleted. The Microsoft 365 group that is associated to the team site is moved to the deleted groups and is retained there for 30 days. So let's see how to delete SharePoint sites. To delete a SharePoint site from SharePoint Admin Center, you need to be a global administrator or a SharePoint administrator. So you will go to SharePoint Admin Center, you will go to Sites, Active Sites, and select the site that you want to delete, and then you will click Delete. Click Delete again. So the site is deleted. Now this site will move to deleted sites. And here we can see ABC team site is now within deleted sites. So now this site will be retained here for 93 days. And if you do not restore this site within 93 days, this site will be deleted permanently. Now the site that we just deleted, it was a team site. So as we have discussed earlier, a team site has a Microsoft 365 group associated. So if I delete a team site, the associated group should be deleted as well. So let's go to Microsoft Entra ID. Let's go to groups, deleted groups. And here we can see this group, ABC team site, ABC team site. So when we deleted the team site, this deleted the associated group as well. Now the site that we just deleted, that site will be retained for 93 days. But this Microsoft 365 group will be retained for 30 days. And if you do not recover the group, after 30 days, all the data within this group will be deleted. Now, as you know, that Microsoft 365 group has a calendar that can be shared with multiple users. Multiple users can create meetings within that calendar. It has a mailbox where emails are stored. So if the group is deleted permanently, all that information will be purged and you will not be able to recover it. So remember this, SharePoint sites are retained for 93 days and the Microsoft 365 groups, those are connected to the team sites, are retained for 30 days, or any Microsoft 365 group is retained for 30 days. So let's go back to SharePoint Admin Center. And likewise, if I want to delete a communication site, let's find a communication site here. So we have this communication site. We will select this site and we will click delete. Click delete again. So the site is deleted. And here we can see this communication site in deleted sites. Now this site will be retained for 93 days. So you have 93 days to recover it. Also, if a site is in deleted sites, no one will be able to access that particular site. If a user will try to access this site or any site within deleted sites, that user will get 404 error. For example, if I try to open this site, it says 404 file not found. Also, till the time this site is in deleted sites, I cannot use this site name for another site. If I want to create a new SharePoint site with this name, I will have to permanently delete this particular site, and I'll have to wait for at least 24 hours. And after 24 hours, I can use this name for another SharePoint site. Once this is completely purged from Microsoft data centers, only then I would be able to use this name for another SharePoint site. So this is how you delete a team site and a communication site. If you want to delete a team site that has no Microsoft 365 group connected, the process will remain same. You will go to active sites. You will find the site. For example, we have this team site, no Microsoft 365 group. So we will select the site and click delete. Click delete again. So the site is deleted and this site is here. And same goes with the team sites with classic experience. You can follow the same process for those sites as well. There is one more way to delete a SharePoint site. You can delete a site from the site itself. Let me show you this practically. I have a communication site with name ABC Com Site 3. So to delete a communication site from the site itself, you need to be the owner of the site and you need to be the part of site admins group for this particular site. If you want to check site owners of a communication site, you can click site access on the right. And here we can see this user has full control. So he has site owners permission on this particular site. And this is the same user with which I'm logged in here. And if you want to check site admins for a particular site, you can check that from SharePoint Admin Center. You will select this site. Our site name is ABC.com Site 3, this one. And you will go to membership. And under site admins, we can see this user, concepts user is site admins for this particular site. And this is the same account with which I'm logged in, so I can delete this particular communication site. So to delete a communication site from the site itself, you will go to settings, site information, and here you will click delete site. Check this option and click delete. So this site is deleted. Let's go back to SharePoint Admin Center, deleted sites. And here we can see ABC.com Site 3 is in deleted sites. Likewise, if I want to delete a team site from the site itself, so I have this team site. Let's open it. So if you want to delete a team site from the site itself, you need to be the site owner for that particular team site. To verify the site owners in a team site, you can click members on the right. And here we can see this user again is owner of this site as well. So this user can delete this site. And to delete a team site, you will click settings, site information, click delete site, check this option. Now this is going to delete the Microsoft 365 group as well, which is connected with this team site. So let's click delete. So the site is deleted, and let's go back to SharePoint Admin Center, deleted sites. We can see this team site is here under deleted sites, and let's go to Entra ID, refresh, and we can see this group is also moved to deleted groups. So this is how you can delete the SharePoint sites from the site itself. Now let's understand how to delete a hub site. If you want to delete a hub site, you need to log into SharePoint Admin Center with a global administrator or a SharePoint administrator account. You cannot delete a hub site from the site itself. Now, if you simply select a hub site, for example, I have this hub site, I cannot delete a hub site straight away, like selecting the site and pressing the delete button. This will not delete the hub site. The delete button will remain grayed out. Let me open this hub site. So this is a hub site. At the top, you can see hub navigation. So to delete a hub site, you need to first unregister this site as a hub site. And as soon as you unregister a site as a hub site, this hub navigation will be removed from the site. So let's go back to SharePoint Admin Center. And to unregister a site as a hub site, you will select the hub site and you will click hub. And here you will click unregister as hub site. As of now, here you can see this is a hub site. And let's click unregister as hub site. Click OK. And you can see now this site is not registered as hub site. Also, the delete button is accessible now. Now, if you go back to the hub site, let's refresh. Now this hub navigation is removed from this particular site. So now this site is not a hub site. Now remember one thing, when you unregister a site as hub site, the associated sites will not be de-associated automatically. For example, here I have this site and let's open it. I can still see hub navigation on this particular site. So when you unregister a site as hub site, the associated sites are still connected to the hub site. And if you want to deassociate this site from the hub site, you will go to settings, site information, and under hub site association, you will select none, and then you will click save. So now this site is deassociated from the hub site. And now let's go to SharePoint Admin Center and let's delete this site. Click delete. So the site is deleted and we have this site under deleted sites. Now again, this site will be retained for 93 days. So this is how you can delete a hub site. In this video, we will learn how to permanently delete SharePoint sites. Before you delete a SharePoint site, you need to first understand what type of site you are going to delete. Because the way we follow to delete a site permanently will differ for both type of sites, team site and communication site. If you want to delete a communication site permanently, you will go to deleted sites, select the communication site and click permanently delete. Click delete. And now this communication site is deleted permanently. Now we can't restore this particular communication site. But if we want to delete a team site permanently, we cannot delete it from SharePoint Admin Center. For example, if I select this team site, the permanently delete option remains grayed out. We will not be able to permanently delete team site from here, from SharePoint Admin Center. Even a team site that doesn't has Microsoft 365 group connected, we cannot permanently delete that team site from SharePoint Admin Center. So to delete a team site permanently, we need to use PowerShell. If a team site is connected to Microsoft 365 group, or if a team site doesn't has Microsoft 365 group associated, to permanently delete both type of team sites, you need to use PowerShell. So let's open Windows PowerShell. Now, before you run any command within Windows PowerShell, you need to first connect to your SharePoint tenant. And to do this, we will use connect SPO service -URL. And here, you will copy the URL for your SharePoint Admin Center from here till here and paste it here. Hit enter. Now here you will use the credentials of a global administrator account or a SharePoint administrator account. And once you are connected, you can run any command for SharePoint. For example, get SPO site. So if I'm connected, this will list all the SharePoint sites of my tenant. So we can see the results. That means we are connected to our SharePoint Online tenant within this PowerShell. Now to delete a team site from PowerShell, we will use remove SPO deleted site. Then we will use identity, and here we will use the URL of our team site. So paste the URL, hit enter, click yes to all. So this site is deleted. Let's go back to SharePoint Admin Center and click refresh. So the site name is ABC Teams site. And we do not see this site here. So this team site is deleted permanently. Now, when you permanently delete a team site that is connected to a Microsoft 365 group, this doesn't delete the group permanently. The group will be retained within the deleted groups. So if we go back to Microsoft Entra ID and go to groups, deleted groups, we can still see this group here. If you want to delete this group permanently, you can select the group and click delete permanently. But if you want to recover this group, you can select the group and click restore group. But remember one thing, if you restore this group now, this will not restore the SharePoint site that we just deleted permanently. Once a SharePoint site is deleted permanently, we cannot restore it. Also, if you have a team site that is connected to a Microsoft 365 group, and if you delete the group, the associated team site will be deleted as well. The replication can take some time in SharePoint Admin Center, but when you delete a Microsoft 365 group, this also deletes the associated team site.